Well, we consider another question on Cambridge International Examinations, that is advanced, subsidiary, and advanced level. The code is 9708/12, paper taken February, March 2018, and this paper 1 multiple choice questions. So we want to look at question 7. Yes, the table shows 3 different prices and quantities supplied per week of two products, X and Y. So we see that price of X is given in dollars, quantity supplied of X, then price of Y also given in dollars, then quantity supplied of Y. And so these are the prices. So when the price of X is 10, quantity supplied is 8. When price is 15, quantity supplied increases to 100. When price increases to 20, it increases to 110. That is for product X. Now for product Y, when the price is 30, quantity supplied is 60. When the price is 40, quantity supplied is 64. And when the price is raised to 50, quantity supplied moves to 80. So which statement about price elasticity of supply is correct? So we have all this, but first we need to assess what the price elasticities under various scenarios look like. Then we come back and choose which option of this is consistent with our calculations. So straight away, now the table shows 3 different prices and quantities supplied per week. So we have them as, I'll say this is price of X, then this is quantity supplied of X, and then this is price of Y and quantity supplied of Y. Yeah, those are the rows that the columns that I will have. And so I have 10, 80, 30, 60. I have 15, 100, 40, 64. Then I have 20, 110, 50, 80. What is the price elasticity? Okay, which one of the following statement is true about price elasticity? About price elasticity. Which one is true about price elasticity? So what we'll do is we first remember that price elasticity of supply should be given by percentage change in quantity supplied all over percentage change in price. But percentage change in quantity supplied is given by final quantity minus initial quantity over initial quantity times 100, where Q naught is initial quantity. Q1 is final quantity. And percentage change in price, just the same thing again. It is final price minus initial price over initial price times 100. So once you specify this and specify this, then All this is what becomes our numerator here, and all of this is what becomes our denominator there. So we'll see. Let's consider price changes between, we want to consider first, let's see, you see there are two different products. So let's first consider for product X, for X, but that for X, first we consider between the price ranges 15 to 10. So we'll be having P1 is 15, P0 is 10, and Q1 is, that is for X, 100, and Q0 is 80. It's 80. That's for X. And what is the quantity corresponding? Yeah, that is the price and quantity for that price range. So then what is this percentage change? In that case, this will be 100 minus 80, which is 20 divided by 80. So it is, in that case, it is 20 over 80 times 100, which is what now? This by this. Then that is 200 over 8. And we get 200 over 8. 200 over 8. 4 goes there. 50. And it goes there. So that's 25. So I get 25%. In that case, that is 25%. So I bring it here for X, 25% all over. If prices are this, then what is the percentage change in price? That will be 15 minus 10, which is 5 over 10 times 100. So 5 over 10 times 100, that is 0.5. No, that is 50. That is actually 50%. That is 50%. So I'll come here and divide this by 50%. And 25 divided by 50, that gives us a half, which is 0.5. So within that price range, the price elasticity of supply is 0.5. So that's the first case. Let's consider a different price range. If now we consider, so we note here that for X, for X PES is 0.5. That is it. But then for X, when now price range is 20, so I have P1 is 20 and P0 is 15. Then PES should be, now I again see what it will be. So for that, Q1 will be 110. So that's 110 minus 100. That is 10 over 100. So 10 over 100 times 100, that is 10%. I get 10% there, but what do I get here? Price change is 20 minus 15 over 15. So that is 5 over 15 times 100. And that is about approximately 33.3%. So this now becomes 10% all over 33.3%. and that is approximately, that if you work out should give you about 0.3. That should give you about 0.3. So this becomes 0.3. Now what to consider for y, because I've taken care of x. So for y, between these price ranges, for y between those price ranges. So now for y, we define new price ranges. P1, now if you consider y, P1 will now be 40 and 30. So 40 here, 30. And then Q1 and Q2 will be 64 and 60. So effectively, we get these values. So if you work that out, the value that you should get for y in that case, so I'll just say them following the same procedure. We say now for y, between the price ranges, P1 is 40 and P0 is 30, Q1 is 64 and Q0 is 60. The price elasticity of supply is, the price elasticity of supply for y in that case will be product x, then for y it will be about 0.2. For that price range it will be 0.2. If you work it out, that will be 0.2. But what is the value for the price range? What is the value for the price range? For the price range, this. Now, I think I can just rub this without limiting ourselves. We have seen what they represent. So I can just rub it with space. So for y again, between the price ranges, P1 is 50 and P0 is 40. Then Q1 is 80 and Q0 is 64. Price elasticity of supply will be, price elasticity of supply, if you work it out, will be 1, implying unit elasticity. That is unit elasticity. So we say those values that we have now, the interpretation follows. Since both calculated values of PES for X, for product X, we see 0.5 and 0.3. The first case is 0.5, the other one is 0.3. So we say, since both calculated values of PES for product X are less than 1, the supply of X is inelastic. Now, the inelastic supply suggests that the farmer or producer of X may face limitations in scaling up production quickly in response to price changes. This could be, again, that the fact that it is inelastic would also be important in pricing, for pricing strategies and market stability. So if prices rise significantly, it might not lead to substantial increase in supply, potentially leading to shortages. That is the interpretation we get from the values we get of the price elasticity of supply for X. Let's consider Y. Since the first case we get price elasticity of supply for Y to be 0.2. Again, at this point, we see that between this price range, we see that price elasticity of supply is inelastic. But now, if we move to a different price range here, this price range 50 to 40, then we see that it is now unit elasticity. Now that is now a one-to-one relationship. It means that actually the producer in this case is in a position to meet the demands of the market, can adjust level of production to meet the demand in the market. So the first one indicates a PES of 0.2 indicates the supply of Y is highly inelastic in the price range of 30 to 40, meaning producers are even less responsive to price changes in this range. So producers don't respond. That change in price is so minimal that does not entice them to increase output. But now, when we see price elasticity of supply being one, then what that means is that now encourages suppliers to respond to the needs of demand in the market. So that is how you are meant to answer that question. And up to there, I say follow me in my next video.